Hello everybody and welcome! Today as I record this video, it's 8:30 in the evening just before Christmas Eve comes up, and I'm about to have a pretty busy in terms of real life holiday season, which is quite weird for me. Usually during the holidays I'm just sitting about doing nothing and it's like any other day, yay me. But this year I've got a little bit going on, so I wanted to take this opportunity right before everything starts going over the next 3 days or so to talk to you a little bit about the channel and the kind of content that I've got ready and what we're going to be having going forward. So I really haven't done as many videos on a crack in the ice as I want to have yet. Those who don't follow the streams might not know a lot of my plans already. So just to get you all in the loop, I really want to do a Guild Wars Mysteries on Ark and the Fractals of the Mist and the vision of a destroyed planet that we get there in the Fractals of Mist, and potentially what Ark could be doing, the whole story with Dessa, which over 2016 has gone kind of bonkers, and it's really interesting. There's some cool little suggestions I think that the devs have got in there, so that's something I really want to do and I've been sitting on. There is more lore that I'm going to be putting up on A Crack in the Ice also. In fact, I've already got that recorded and I'm going to try and get that up somewhere around Christmas Day for you if I can find a place to upload, so keep an eye out for that. And several other videos too on just little interesting things that came from A Crack in the Ice that still has remained to be said over here on YouTube, so I do definitely want to get on that, and hopefully as soon as the new year rolls by you guys will see much more of that happening. On the streams, on the other hand, we just finished Nightfall. If you guys hadn't been following that was on Mondays. And with Nightfall over last Monday, we also returned to Zero to Hero. So if you are sort of new to the channel, you might not know about this. It was something we started first time somewhere around last year. Zero to Hero is the concept of seeing in Guild Wars 2, the MMO, how long it takes to get raid ready. I sincerely and thoroughly do believe that raids are the best endgame content that this franchise has ever had. I actually do think raids, the way that they tell story, everything considered, the quality of the bosses, the variance in the gameplay you experience, everything that raids involve, I do think is the height of PvE that Guild Wars has ever had, and so it beats all of the Guild Wars 1 stuff. Really, it does. Guild Wars 1 had different strengths in different areas, but overall, I think raids are better. And of course, there's that question of, alright, I'm a new player, I'm thinking about getting into Guild Wars. How long does it take? And this is something people are hypersensitive to because the king of MMOs, World of Warcraft, bases so much of its content around the idea of raiding. I wouldn't say Guild Wars bases as much of its content around the idea of raiding, so it's not so important if it's not that easy to get into. But it's an interesting discussion, right? Like, how long does it take to be raid ready? Let's say someone says, you can raid with us, but you need a character you don't have yet. Go get that character, go learn how to play that character, go gear that character. How long does that take you? How much effort is that? Can a casual person really do that? Well, that's what Zero to Hero is. We start from zero, a totally fresh account or an account in a fresh state, and we push it to a point where we would comfortably be able to raid. And my philosophy, by the way, on that is that no, that does not include Ascended Armor, which if you are saying you need to raid, you're being ridiculous. Ascended Armor is really more of a Fractals thing. So anyway, that's the idea of that series, and we did a character on it. We got pretty far with it, but we made some really bad decisions. We didn't plan it very well. We ended up using one of the Super Adventure Box Ascended weapons, which I still sort of grimace at to this day. I don't think that's particularly fair. So we've kind of restarted it, and we've restarted it so that we can have a proper plan in place, which we do now. And also because recent patches like Bitter Frost Frontier and A Crack in the Ice, guess what? They give you ridiculously easy Ascended stuff. And so it will be even more contemporary, even better, even faster, and the results will be even cooler, I think. So we started that up last Monday, and that's basically been going on over there. Speaking of the streams as well, the footage you're looking at in the background is a guild hall that we're wiping today. This was the Winter's Day Labyrinth. We did a very fun holiday-ish stream where we took about 200,000 flawless snowflakes. So those are the best snowflakes in the game. And we did a massive donation drive just to get all these immense snow blocks and piles here. The hall ended up looking like a bit of a mess though, and we're going to be remaking it, doing like a winter wonderland. And that kind of leads me on to the last thing for the streams, which is that I usually stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Christmas this year, it goes Christmas Eve is Saturday, Christmas Day is Sunday, and Boxing Day, which is sort of a big thing in the UK. I know a lot of Americans don't even know what that means, but it's the day after Christmas. Boxing Day is Monday, so those are the 3 days I usually stream. So today's Friday, I'm going to do a bonus stream. I'm going to stream today instead, and we're going to go a little bit longer, and we're going to get a bunch of stuff done, like wiping that hall and doing that thing. So look out for that, and that's basically what's going on that side. Other things that have been going on, I recorded a very long video. I think it's over an hour, where I played a support Tempest in the Nightmare Fractal. Now, I really don't want to bang on about the Nightmare Fractal too much to you guys. A lot of you will have been finding it old hat now. People are starting to get pretty good at it. There was even a Reddit thread about some people duoing it, which is pretty cool, one of the bosses. So there's all that to consider, but also I really just wanted to show what it's like to support on an Elementalist, because the community kind of tunnel visions into other areas of support, and I'd like us to be a bit more open-minded, and I think it's some really fun content. So I will hopefully be putting that up, but I'm a little bit scared of it because there's a lot of things I didn't do perfectly in it, and I'm a perfectionist in some weird ways, and now I've got my eye on Zealot's gear, and I don't know whether I want to do that, redo the whole thing, which is not efficient of me, but redo the whole thing on Zealots instead. So we shall see with that. The other big thing is I did start recording with Boots as well. Boots and I recorded for nearly 2 hours getting cats. Yeah. I don't like cats. But we did a huge, like, marathon where we were getting all the cats in the game all at once. And that was right before the Winter's Day patch, by the way, when they added 5 more. So, expect a lot of cat stuff. I don't know whether I can get that out over the 3 days where Christmas is going on. But then when they start rolling, yeah, we're going to have like a mini Let's Play style thing where we're running around Tyria, meowing at things, and filling up our home instance for some ungodly reason with these antisocial, horrible creatures. So look out for that. That should be lots of fun, and you get to see me be grumpy about it the whole way through. And I suppose there's just a lot of other little things too, but I'll leave it there, guys. I just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanted to say that if nothing comes up over these next 3 days, I do sincerely apologize. The last thing on the list is Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider, I had these really wanted to put on Christmas Day, kind of like how we put X2 up on Christmas Day last year. That would have been really awesome. I'm pretty embarrassed, honestly, about how slowly that series has gone up. For those fans of that are out there and listening to me right now, trust me, it is not dead in the water. I know it's been like a month since we've had an episode now, but I'm thinking of recording the whole lot of that to finish it, because we're nearly done with the game. We're like 80% done with the game. To do that all in one big batch and then push out, and then we can finally start looking in 2017 into stuff like the Elder Scrolls. I can look into properly scheduling out and replacing my Thursdays since Visual Wood ended, and all of that good stuff can go forward. But in the meantime, guys, I just guess I wanted to say hi. I want to wish you all to have a wonderful holidays yourself, whether you have a lot planned like I do this year, magically, or nothing planned like I usually don't. Either way, I understand you, and I hope you make it as good one as possible. So thanks, guys. Here's wishing you all the best, and I will see you as shortly as I possibly can. And if you are interested in that bonus stream, it's probably going on sometime around now while I'm recording. So see you soon, guys.